What is up, my friend? James Neville-Taylor here from Tailor Your Best Life, and I wanted to do this special training to tell you about solo ads. I've been a seller of solo ads for a little while and a buyer for much longer, and I'm noticing a lot of misconceptions and false assumptions around the topic, and I want to cut the crap and give you the facts when it comes to solo ads. This is stuff that I've never shared before, and I guarantee you won't find many solo ad sellers telling you the things that I'm going to share with you on this training. But since I want to serve you at the highest level, I want to be completely transparent, even if that might affect my profits as a solo ad seller, because I know how frustrating it can be as a solo ad buyer. So before we start, I just want to tell you my teaching style. I'm a very analytical and straight to the point person. There will be a lot of information in short time frames, so don't be afraid to watch these videos a couple of times, as there is a lot to take in. So with that out of the way, first off, a little intro on Solo Ads 101. There are many different traffic sources I've tried in my time online. Solo ads are my favourite, and let me tell you why. Because they are infinitely scalable, they are people who are already interested in what you have to offer, they're proven engaging clients because they clicked on a link in an email to get to your offer. They're a great way to get quick results, quickly scale, and quickly split test your different offers. The problem is too many people expect instant results and sales from just a couple of hundred clicks, and that rarely happens. Solo ads' main purpose is to build your email list so you can build relationships with your newfound subscribers and eventually, hopefully sooner rather than later, get them to buy your offers. Too many people look at this as an instant gratification traffic source like Google. People on Google are highly targeted and looking for exactly what they type into the search engine. Solo ads are generally not nearly as targeted as Google ads are because they're usually just searching for some MMO or business opportunity. They're also not actively searching. You are reaching them through an email, unlike Google where they type their query in directly. Despite this, they are still qualified customers because a solo ad seller will deal in a specific niche, so they will have expressed an interest in your niche. So what are solo ads? Solo ads are simply where you pay a list owner to send a certain amount of clicks to your lead capture page. For example, you may pay $100 for 100 clicks, so you're paying $1 a click and the seller will send 100 clicks to a page of your choosing. The email script is usually a promotional email which will tell the subscriber about your product and try to elicit a click. Solo ad sellers send the email to their list and you pay for each click that comes from that email. You specify how many clicks you want and they use a rotator link in the email to ensure you only get the amount of clicks you ordered. Solo ads are a great way to build your list, which is their main purpose. Never ever send a solo ad to a sales page. Let's take a look at these two examples. Here you can see traffic being sent direct to a sales page and it converting at the standard 1%. With this method, you literally leave 99% of the potential profit on the table. You're only capturing one lead and cannot remarket to the other 99. The next example we see is traffic being sent to an opt-in page and then to a thank you page with an offer. Here we capture 40% of the leads and one of them buys. So we have the same amount of sales, but we have 40 people in our list that we can now remarket to. Makes sense to send people direct to a lead capture page, right? They should always go to an opt-in with a strong follow-up sequence. Solo ads are a great way to test out offers and scale really fast if you have a converting offer, but you must always put the offer on the thank you page, not the page you send in the traffic to. Most solo ad sellers will be in a specific industry and a lot will be in the online marketing make money online space. There are so many millions of lists out there, you should have no problem finding a vendor in your niche. Finding a quality solo ad vendor that has a good relationship with their list can be tough, but when you do find one, you can scale them to the moon and back. The traffic is usually quite warm because the list owner will generally have a good relationship with their list, so you can get some good conversions because it is literally someone they trust recommending your offer. That can be really powerful because this person has already established trust with their list and have a good rapport with their subscribers. Imagine you get an email from someone that you trust, recommending a service. You would most likely check it out, and that is why solo ads are so powerful. For the most part, the solo ad seller will send out a swipe file they have written to their list. They have a good relationship with their list, hopefully, and will write a good swipe. And I used to think this was the best way to get the most opt-ins, and that is what most solo ad sellers will tell you. As a rule though, you will get a higher opt-in if you write your own email swipe. Solo ad seller swipes are to get maximum clicks to your page and can sometimes result in lower conversions. But if you write a swipe that is congruent with your offer, you will generally get more opt-ins. Some solo ad sellers will not let you write your own swipe file because it hurts their profits, and almost no solo ad seller will let you write your own for a 2,000 click order or below. Solo ads are one of the simplest traffic sources. Google, Facebook, YouTube, etc. all have steep learning curves, and it can take time to get used to the platforms. Each platform is different. You can get ads denied, you can even get banned, plus there's a plethora of other hurdles to jump through. Solo ads are more unconventional than these other traffic sources, but they're also much easier to start and scale. There's also no way to get banned like you can on Facebook and Google. It's completely unregulated, so you can purchase clicks from any individual with a list. Of course, this means that the industry is rampant with people trying to make a quick buck from you, so there is stuff you must do in order to protect yourself from the scammers. Because it's so unregulated, there are a lot of pirates out there, people who pose to be reputable sellers but may send you fake clicks or bots and just take your money. I had it happen to me when I first got online. Scammy, low-budget sellers prowling on Facebook, sending messages to unsuspecting newbies that don't know better. It's where the bad reputation comes from. The quality of some solo ads can be lower than other traffic sources. This is because some solo ad sellers rehash their subscribers from 10 different solo ad sellers lists, so they have already been bombarded with 100 different offers. There are also some solo ad sellers out there that have no idea how to properly run or track their clicks, so you get a subpar service because that solo ad seller is inexperienced. Many low quality solo ad vendors have a churn and burn mentality and never build a relationship with their list, which leads to less engagement and opt-ins. That's why it's so important for not only your solo ad seller to have a good relationship with their list, but for you to have one with yours too. Anyone can call themselves a solo ad seller, so it's important to know who you're buying from. So here are a few quick tips to getting started with solo ads. First, always use your own link tracker, such as ClickMagick or QLiker. This will ensure that you are tracking all the clicks yourself. You can see the IPs, country of origin, and plenty more stats inside their dashboard. Second, always start with a small amount of clicks first to test. Test 100 to 200 to start off with before you scale up to more. Third, thoroughly vet any solo ad sellers before you start buying clicks by asking the new solo ad seller questions in the how to find and evaluate sellers section. When you are happy that you want to work with a solo ad seller, you will need to provide them with the URL you want them to send the clicks to. This should be your tracking link from your own link tracking software, so you can track clicks and see if any are fake. Any legitimate seller will already have a link tracking software and provide you with the public stats link, but I always like to use my own so I can track immediately. Also, if there are any errors or you need to change the link, you can do so yourself by logging into your link tracking dashboard and change the links yourself. The vendor will usually send you an invoice and inform you when the traffic is due to start. Once it does start, you can track the links coming through with either your own tracking account or the public stats link provided to you by the seller if you choose not to use your own link tracker, which is a bad idea in my opinion, but more on that later. Once the clicks are delivered, a good solo ad seller will usually ask you how it went and may ask you for a testimonial. So I hope this has given you a good understanding of what solo ads are and what to expect. Looking forward to teaching you some more awesome stuff in the next videos.